Hello, hello. My name is Agatha, and this is an interactive reading. Before you go to the reading, if you like your own personal consultation, please write to dunyazade@gmail.com, and I'd be delighted to work with you. So this is going to be an interactive reading, and I'm going to pick one or two. I'm going to pick either the Star Tarot or the Druidcraft Tarot, and the question is going to be: there's a situation that you need to resolve. What is the situation? And after I'm going to pick a card from one deck, and then I'm going to pick another card from the Oracle of Visions by Kiro Marchetti to tell you how you can resolve this situation. Okay, how you can resolve it. Okay, so I'm going to start with number one. I'm going to start with number one. So let's see. What is the situation that you need to resolve? And this video is relevant for the time that you see it. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you see it now in June 2018, if you see it in 2019, if you see it in 2020, it doesn't matter. It's a timeless reading and an interactive reading. So what is the situation that needs to be resolved now? Okay, what is that situation? I'm going to cut the deck one time. I'm going to take one card and see what is Seven of Pentacles. You're not reflecting, you're not pondering enough, you're not thinking about something, you're not putting your heart into your reflections, into your meditations. You don't have enough money. Also, you want to invest in something and maybe you don't have enough saved money, you don't have enough savings. Let's see how you can resolve it. And again, I'm going to use the Oracle of Visions to tell you how you can resolve the situation. So how, for those who pick number one, how you can resolve this situation. I'm going to cut. Okay, I'm going to take one card. Wait. I'm going to put this aside. What is the card? Oh. Okay, this is number 30. You see a woman and she seems to be, this seems like to be Little Red Riding Hood, and behind her there's the big bad wolf. So this is like fear. You're feared, you're afraid and scared. So the way to resolve it, I would say that is to face your fears. Whatever it has to do with money, or it could be, for some it could be money. You have to face your fears. And if it's not money, it's some sort of, again, could be an investment. Face your fears. Or it could be thinking and pondering. Face your fears. You don't want to think too much, because if you think too much, you'd be forced to face your fears. I'm going to read from the little book because I think it's necessary. This is number 30. Number 30. Danger and fear. So you're avoiding danger. You're avoiding taking risks. In the darkness, our fears feed from us and grow. So whatever you're not facing, whatever you're not thinking about, makes your fears grow. And by doing that, you get weakened. Your defenses are weakened. You have to face whatever it is that you're afraid to face. Because there's some sort of danger that might not be obvious, and you will only see there's something that's hiding, that's threatening you. And the only way for you to see it is if you think about it, if you reflect, if you ponder, if you take the time to think. Okay? Because there's something hiding. There's something hiding. Now, I'm going to put this card again. If you'd like your own personal reading, write to dunyazade@gmail.com, and I'd be delighted to work with you. Now I'm going to go to number two. Number two, I'm going to use the Druidcraft Tarot. I'm going to use the Druidcraft Tarot, which is this one. So what is the situation? And then I'm going to use the Oracle of Visions to tell you how to resolve it. So what is the situation that needs to be resolved in your life? What is the situation? that needs to be resolved in your life. I'm gonna cut it once. I'm gonna take one card. This is the card, Prince of Swords. Okay, either it could be, I can read this in two different ways. In one way is that you don't take risks. You don't face things head on. You don't defend yourself. You don't attack. Okay? For some of you is that you don't know how to take risks. You don't know how to face things head on. You don't know how to defend yourself by attacking when it's necessary. You don't know how to take the lead. This is also, you don't know how to speak your truth, even if it hurts others. So even if it hurts others, you tend to not speak it. This is like one situation. The other situation is, what is the problem in how? What is the problem? Is like it might be the opposite. You're too harsh. You don't take into considerations the feelings of others. You're always on the offensive, and you don't know how to be diplomatic. Okay. Yet a third way of reading this card is there might be someone like this in your life. There might be someone who might be young. It could be someone in his 30s or her 30s. Even though it's a prince, it could be a man or a woman. Someone who's very harsh. Someone who really is always attacking you. Is always being very rude, very unkind, and verbally attacking you, and someone who really doesn't care about your feelings, and you don't know how to defend yourself from this person. Okay, so it can be read in many different ways. Now, how to resolve it? How to resolve this situation? How to resolve it? I'm gonna cut once. Cut one time. I'm gonna take one card. And what is the card? Ooh, yeah, you're being attacked. It feels like you're being attacked. It feels like this is like an angel, and below it's a sword. You're not using your sword to defend yourself. First, another thing that I see is that this angel seems to be binded by something which is very soft. You can untangle yourself from this mess if you pick up the sword and if you defend yourself. I'm going to read from the Oracle of Visions because I think it's necessary, number 36, because you have the wit and you have the intelligence to defend yourself. You're reluctant to defend yourself. 36. So this is entrapment, limitations, restrictions, complications. Yeah. You are entangled by obstacles, real or imagined. So for some of you, you're very self-critical of yourself, and you put obstacles in your own way. Oh, I cannot do this. I cannot take this risk. I cannot do it. And it's an imagined obstacle. Others, it's someone who's a jerk in your life, who's telling you all these bad things, telling you all these lies, and you believed in them, and these lies are entrapping you. So this could be ignorance, self-doubt, a paralyzing fear, that's controlling you and imprisoning you. Okay, so I'm looking at this sword. You pick up this sword, which the sword is clarity, and you untangle yourself, from this person, and you go in and do it. Okay? You do whatever you need to do, or you defend yourself from this person. Okay? So that's it. This is the reading that I have. It's a very general reading, even though it's an interactive reading. If you'd like your own personal reading, please write to dunyazade@gmail.com, and I'd be delighted to work with you. Bye bye.